All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And today, guys, once again, we're going to talk about the pound for pound king, Terence Crawford. Now, I did just make a video on him just recently. I dropped it yesterday talking about how the media seems to keep piling on Terence Crawford no matter what he does. If you guys hadn't checked that video out, make sure you check out the video here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you like the videos if you are enjoying the content. Now, today we're going to talk about Bud and what the controversial statement I would say he made about Errol the Truth Spence Jr. not being a Hall of Fame type of fighter right now at this point in his career. Now, some of you guys know I am a huge fan of Terence Crawford. You know, there's no hiding that here on the channel. You guys know that. I think he's the best fighter on the planet right now, in my humble opinion. But you guys know I don't put any fighter above criticism. You know, I criticize any fighter. Any fighter can get criticized on this channel here. But I want to play this clip from Pound for Pound Boxing YouTube channel. I think that's where it came from. And shout out to those guys, by the way. But I want to play what Terence Crawford had to say about Errol Spence Jr. And then I want to give you guys my opinion on what I think about what he said. So let me play this audio and then I'll give you guys my thoughts.
I can retire right now and be in the Hall of Fame. He couldn't. You know, like everything that I've accomplished, he's still trying to accomplish. You know, do you not think Spence will be in the Hall of Fame? Right now? No, how? Yeah, he's right, dude. He's right. How? You know, like he fought in one division. You know, he unified the belts. He unified. He did unify. You know, he unified. Was it? He had three. Yeah, the WBC, unified. WBA. He wasn't undisputed. Huh? No, undisputed. He wasn't. No, but what I'm saying is, they already called him a weight bully, right? He beat Kell Brook coming off of a loss, an eye injury. You know, he beat Sean Porter. In all fairness, he had to go over there to get that. Like I said, you know what I mean? That's a good win. Like, I don't wanna sound like I'm hating on him or, you know, things like that, but I honestly don't know if he make it to the Hall of Fame with the accolades that he didn't got right now.
All right, guys. So you guys heard Crawford there. He doesn't think Errol Spence Jr. deserves to be in the Hall of Fame with the accolades that he has right now. And let me say this. You know, I agree in a sense, but at the same time, I don't like it. I don't like what he had to say, but I do agree. And let me tell you guys why I actually agree with this. I agree with this because he said that Errol Spence Jr. has only been in one weight class, basically. And he became unified in that division. That is absolutely true. Errol Spence Jr. is not a two-division champion. He's a one-division champion, even though he unified at 147, but he never became undisputed. Crawford, on the other hand, you know, he's a two-time undisputed champion in two different weight classes. He's a four-division champion. He said that Errol Spence is trying to get to where he is, what he's actually accomplished. And he's absolutely right on that. You can't argue that fact. So at this point in time in Errol's career, you would have to say, you know, he's not there as a Hall of Famer yet. As much as it pains me to say that, that's absolutely true. But I don't like him saying it for the simple fact that I did a video on Terence Crawford yesterday, and I talked about how the media tears down, you know, American fighters, and I just don't like to see. I don't think Bud's tearing down Errol Spence Jr. I think he's being real, he's being transparent, but it just comes off, you know, as he's tearing down Errol Spence Jr. and what he's accomplished in his career. But I do understand exactly what he's saying here. I think he's 100% right. I can't argue that fact, even though I would like to push back against it because I am a fan of Errol Spence Jr. But like I said, I have to keep it 100 with you guys on the channel here. You know, I just don't like it personally because I just don't like Errol Spence Jr. Being looked at in that light. You know, he's a popular fighter. We know that. You know, he's beat Kell Brook, he beat Sean Porter, he beat Yordenis Ugas, he beat Danny Garcia. Those are some great names. And I think, you know, a lot of fans of Errol Spence Jr. don't like to hear what Bud had to say in that particular clip. But like I said, you know, you can't really argue that fact that he's not right on that, even though you don't like it personally as a fan. And that's where I am right now. Can Errol Spence Jr. be a Hall of Famer? I mean, I don't think he's done yet. You know, hopefully he's fighting at 154. Yeah, of course. If he fights at 154, captures a title, I think that would be enough to put him in the Hall of Fame. He'll be a 2-division champion, a unified champion in one weight class, and you know, this won't even matter. But as far as it goes right now, yeah, I think Bud's right. I know a lot of people aren't going to like what I had to say, but you know, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I do agree with Bud had to say. I just don't like the fact that he said it out in public, because, you know, I don't want to see American fighters torn down, our best and our brightest. I just don't like that. And I would be a hypocrite if I didn't say that, because I talked about this in the previous video about the press tearing down the best fighters in the United States. So I just don't like to hear Bud say it, but I believe he's right. But anyway, that is my thoughts on this, guys. You guys tell me what you think. Do you think Bud's right? Do you think he's wrong? Do you think he's right and he shouldn't have said anything? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.